Show me what it's like to be circling among the clouds. Because without you by my side, I would be stuck here on the ground. You're lighting up the way, I can see the road ahead of me. I won't be stumbling in the dark. Your eyes are shining like the stars. I was down until you saved me.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me for today's video. Today I wanted to go ahead and share my productive morning routine with you guys, and it involves cleaning, getting ready, and just a little bit of everything. As you guys already know, my mornings do start at 6 a.m. I head on over to the gym, and then I come back home about an hour to an hour and a half later, and the first thing I do is I let my puppies go out to use the restroom. By this time my husband is still sleeping, so I go ahead and get that taken care of, and then I get our coffee started. So I usually make a whole pot of coffee because I am a coffee drinker. Let me know down below if you guys are coffee drinkers as well. But I make a full pot of coffee just to make sure that I have coffee throughout the day. But yes, I definitely need my coffee to start the morning. And I also like to froth up some oat milk with a little bit of creamer. This just reduces the amount of creamer I use in my coffee, because otherwise I would be using way too much creamer and it just takes away the flavor of the coffee. But again, that's just my personal preference. And all I do is I serve myself a cup of coffee, and after my coffee is done, I will go ahead and sit down for a few minutes to get maybe like 30 minutes to an hour of work in. If you guys don't know, I do work in social media marketing, and I am currently just working part-time now, so I get to arrange my work schedule to what works for me and what works for my type of day, since I'm also working for my husband now. But right now I am sitting down to answer a few emails, and I just enjoy my cup of coffee during this time.
You can take me high. Feels like I can fly. You can take me high. Show me what it's like to be circling among the clouds. Because without you by my side.
After I went ahead and I put in a few minutes to an hour of work time, I then get my day started, and I do like making my bed now. This is something new. If you guys didn't watch my video last week, I did talk about this, but now that I am working from home full time, it just sets the tone for my day, and I enjoy having my bed made. I love having the door to our bedroom open. You can usually see it from the dining room area as well as the kitchen, and since that's where I spend most of my time in, if I look in and I see a messed up bed, it just, I don't know, it just brings my mood down and takes away my motivation to have a productive day. So I definitely do make the bed, and I absolutely love how the bedroom looks. I get questions about my bed frame a lot, and my husband made this bed frame. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you guys here. But one thing you guys will notice is I have several pieces in my house that my husband has made. He is not a carpenter, but he's just very crafty, and he loves making things out of wood. So I absolutely love it. And yeah, all I'm finishing up here is just finishing up the bed, picking up the clothes my husband leaves every single day on the floor. I don't know why. We have a laundry room, but it happens. And then just cleaning up the little dresser underneath my TV, taking a few more sips of coffee, and then I moved on to taking a shower. I usually do body showers in the morning, and then I do full on showers at nighttime. So that is exactly what I did here. And then I just quickly get ready. I feel that getting ready just makes me feel more put together throughout the day, so it's less likely for me to sit down and just be lazy. The hardest thing I've found working from home entirely is accountability and keeping myself motivated. So getting ready is definitely one of those things that I like doing, and I have this makeup routine nailed down to about 10 minutes or less, super quick and easy. After I'm done getting ready, I usually move on to like my cleaning routine, which during the week, as long as I keep up with this routine, it's pretty easy, simple, and quick, because more than anything, it's just tidying up. Maybe the longest part of my cleaning routine is cleaning up my kitchen, but it's not too bad as long as I keep up with it every single day. So here again, you guys know this island just is our drop all zone, so it's always dirty no matter what day of the week it is. So I'm just picking everything up and placing it where it belongs, and then I'm going to go ahead and move on to putting the dry dishes away. So I feel like I'm always washing dishes. Is that just me, or is it everyone? Because at any point in the day, there has to be at least 1 or 2 dishes. So I feel like I'm constantly washing them. But one thing that never goes wrong in my household is the amount of cups I have to wash, coffee mugs to be specific. But after I was done putting the dry dishes away, I just went ahead and I got the dirty dishes washed. And yeah, that part is pretty boring, but it has to be done. I did have a few pans from the night before, so that is what I'm getting done.
Staring at you when you make that smile. I'm moving closer to you now. I can't get close enough somehow. And I was down until you saved me, until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day.
Okay, after I have the dishes washed, I go ahead and I wipe down my countertops real quick. This is usually the space that is the dirtiest because my husband and I do have dinner, lunch, and everything on our island. We really don't use our dining room table unless we have people over. So all I'm doing is just giving it a quick wipe down to let all the crumbs fall to the ground, because another part of my daily cleaning routine is sweeping my kitchen floor. I don't sweep like the rest of the floor every day, but my kitchen is one of those places I do sweep every day because I usually am in my socks or barefoot, and I don't like being in the kitchen and feeling all of like the crumb food pieces that are laying on the ground. So this is definitely something I like to get done every single morning. Okay, so I don't have any kids, but I do have 2 puppies, and I like to give them breakfast. As silly as it sounds, my dogs will not eat all day until it's nighttime and we are going to bed and we have all the lights turned off. It's so funny because they can have their dog food out all day and they will not eat until nighttime. So the only way I have found to get around this and make sure my little puppies are eating is to feed them on like scheduled times and watch them eat, because for some reason they just like someone to watch them eat. So that is what I'm doing, and while they're eating their breakfast, I go ahead and I take out all the ingredients for my breakfast. And you guys know I already went to the gym, so my breakfast usually always involves my protein shake, and I'm going to show you guys how I make my protein shake taste good. So I just go ahead and I use these strawberries that I've purchased, cut up, and frozen, and then I use my protein powder. I use a Lady Boss Lean. I just use a scoop of that protein, and I add some cocoa powder to my smoothies just because I like the chocolate flavor much better than the pure vanilla flavor. And this is where I'm going to pack in my greens. I use a lot of spinach in my smoothies because that's basically the only way I'm going to eat this amount of spinach. And then my secret is adding a banana. It just adds the perfect amount of sweetness, and some oat milk. I am lactose intolerant, but I found that oat milk is the closest thing to real milk that I've tasted. So all I'm doing is I'm just blending that all up, and then I am going to add this to a cup with a straw, and that is basically my breakfast. I do have to toast in the toaster oven toasting, and I will just add a little bit of butter on both of them, and that is going to be my breakfast. While the toast is cooking, all I'm doing here is just putting everything away because I've already cleaned the kitchen at this point, so I don't want to make it any more dirty. And yeah, all I'm doing here is getting my 2 toasts ready, and after they are done, I will go ahead and sit down and get some more work done. But that is everything for my productive morning routine, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope if you did enjoy it, you consider giving this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, make sure you come back for Friday's video. It will be a laundry room makeover, farmhouse makeover on a budget, and I'm so excited. I love the way the laundry room turned out. If you guys are new, it's just a small closet, but it made such a big difference, so I'm excited to share that with you guys on Friday. But until then, I hope you guys take care. Bye.
I won't be stumbling in the dark. Your eyes are shining like the stars.